really cool. But then our mom showed up unannounced and discovered that we're spies, which was totally uncool.
And Mandy and her friends started acting like completely wacky for no apparent reason, wearing tacky camo and trying to take us out and stuff.
Then we realized that it was because of the suds that we took from the totally weird, totally evil baddie and accidentally spilled in our hot tub.
Anyway, Mandy stole our moms. And even though they've forbidden us from doing any more spying,
We totally can't help it, because it's what we were born to do.
There's gotta be something around here to help us figure out where Mandy took our moms.
You mean something like that?
it's a brochure for the Sugar Flake Ski Resort.
That's it!
That's what?
That's gotta be where Mandy's headed.
Her parents just built her a she new chalet there.
You're right. She's been bragging about that place for months, trying to make everyone jealous.
Totally worked on me.
If that's true, then why would she leave this behind? It'll lead us right to her.
Because she's incredibly lame?
Or she might be trying to set us up, which means we better be careful.
In that case, maybe we should call in reinforcements.
And I know just the 60-something semi-balding man for the job. Unfortunately, he still hasn't given us his number.
Talk about being stingy with the digits.
Looks like we'll be stopping by WOOHP in person.
Now remember, Gladys, we've lost our top spies. We must replace them with equally qualified recruits.
How about those two?
Look at him.
Excellent. I'm going in.
Yeah.
Excuse me, boys. I was wondering if you could answer a question.
Sure, Gramps. Fire away.
If you had to choose between climbing an icy summit blindfolded, traversing the ocean in a deflating lifeboat, or halting a locomotive with your bare hands, which would you prefer to do?
We prefer to go home and play video games. Later.
Apparently, they don't possess the spy gene.
I'm beginning to think finding competent replacements for Sam, Clover, and Alex is going to be a bigger chore than expected.
Welcome to my icy prison, ladies.
This prison looks an awful lot like a luxury ski resort.
Duh, we gotta be here too, you know. Now, let's see how long it takes the spies to try and save their mommies. And when they do, we'll be waiting for them. You think our WOOHP security codes still work?
Of course they do, Alex. I mean, just because we hit a temporary snag with the rents doesn't mean we're banned from the building.
Access denied. Access denied.
Okay, I know I'm tired from being up all night worrying about my mom, but there's no way I'm typing in the wrong code.
Here, let me try mine.
Access denied.
Okay, not what I expected.
Let me give it a shot. After all, Gladys always did like me best.
Access denied.
Oh yeah, she adores you.
Okay, enough games, Gladys. You need to stop goofing around and let us in right now.
Sorry, you are no longer authorized WOOHP agents. I can't let you inside.
So much for the whole once a spy, always a spy thingy.
You gotta listen to us, Gladys. It's an emergency.
Yeah, Mandy kidnapped our moms and we need to speak to Jerry on the double.
Jerry is currently out of the office. The only way to see him is to make an appointment.
Fine, we'll take his next available.
Sorry, only agents are allowed to make appointments. Have a nice day.
Oh, great. What are we gonna do now?
I know. I'll write Jerry a letter and tell him what's happened.
Awesome! awesome! After all, I did promise Jerry we'd write.
Newsflash, girls. Snail mail is like seriously prehistoric, as in it'll take days to get that thing to Jer.
Not if I send it airmail.
That's a brilliant idea. Only, how are you gonna get it all the way up to Jerry's office?
Easy. I'm gonna deliver it myself.
Please be careful, Sammy.
Yeah, take one step at a time.
And whatever you do, don't look down. I did that once when I was riding the Ferris wheel at the Bev Hills Street Fair, and I totally tossed my...
Hey, guys! I think I'd be a lot more confident if you were quieter.
Right!
Sorry.
Phew. Here goes nothing.
Nice job, Sam.
Guess all that note passing in class finally paid off.
So, what's our next move, girls?
Well, Jerry or no Jerry, we've got to get this show on the road.
And if we're gonna go after Mandy and save our moms, we'll need some sort of gadgets to take them out with.
But with Gladys giving us the icy cold robo-shoulder, where are we gonna get our gadgets from?
I know just the place.
Beverly Hills has a hardware store?
Yep, even the rich and famous are do-it-yourselfers sometimes.
Speaking of doing it yourself, let's roll.
Ooh, this would be perfect for breaking and entering.
Who needs an expandable cable bungee belt when you've got a garden hose?
Low-rent snowshoeing, anyone?
These are bound to come in handy somehow.
And of course, what spy would be complete without her sexy outfit?
Awesome!
I know! Now, let's go find our moms.
Since the one-on-one random recruitment approach didn't work out, perhaps I ought to try something new. But what? I know! I'll place a classified advertisement. Do you enjoy danger? Do you seek a life of covert thrills? Then WOOHP has the perfect opportunity for you. Gladys, how many times have I told you? If you want to practice origami, do it on your own time.
That isn't my handiwork, Jerry.
Oh my goodness, it's a note. From the girls. Dear Jerry, Mandy and her 2 friends were turned into evil spy sapiens when we accidentally dropped the inventor's suds into her hot tub. Now they've kidnapped our mothers and taken them to Mandy's Sugarflake Ski Chalet. Please help. Sincerely, Sam, Clover, and Alex. Gladys, prepare the chopper. I've got to help them right away.
Look at all these awesome chalets!
Totally. This resort is so hot. I'm surprised all the snow doesn't melt.
But where do we even begin looking? Mandy could have hidden our mothers anywhere around here. Why don't we start by looking in Mandy's chalet?
But how can we be sure that that's Mandy's place?
Duh! That giant M clearly doesn't stand for modesty.
Well, I guess that was easy enough to find.
A little too easy. We better keep a low profile. Mandy may be setting a trap.
If she is, it'll be the poshest trap I ever fell for.
Let's hit it.
See you inside. That was our mother's!
But I don't think it came from inside.
Quick, strap on the badminton racket snowshoes.
Nice gadget, Alex.
Sorry. Seemed like a good idea at the time.
How did they get up there?
The bigger question is, how are we gonna get them down? Don't worry, Mother. I'm coming for you. Nice shot, Clover.
I didn't even know I had it in me. I mean, I've always been an automatic sprinkler kind of girl.
There they go. Just like horrendously dressed flies to honey. Totally heinous. Yeah, major fly-ish. And be ready, spy assassins. Phew! I should totally add the hose climb to my exercise routine.
Call me old-fashioned, but I like the kind of gadgets that do all the hard work for you.
Quick, let's get inside before we get blown away.
This thing's more slippery than Jer when we ask for vacation time. How are we ever gonna get up there?
I got it! We can plunge our way up!
Okay, but let's make it quick. This is a new level of humiliation.
Don't worry, we'll have you out of there in a sec.
Mommy! Thank goodness you're safe!
As soon as we realized you were in trouble, we came after you.
Don't worry, there'll be plenty of time to thank us later. Right now, we've got to get out of here. Okay, I'm catching a mega hostile vibe here. What's wrong? What's wrong is that we told you that this spy business was strictly off limits.
Then the moment we leave you alone, you go right back to your old ways.
I guess we thought that only applied to non-life-threatening situations.
Yeah, we just totally saved you guys!
But if you weren't spies in the first place, you wouldn't have to be saving us.
Hey, what gives?
We're locked in.
So far, this rescue attempt isn't one for the highlight reel.
Oh, I knew we should have gotten some sort of prime gadget at the hardware store! No lame gadget is gonna save you now, spies!
I'm in control now, losers.
Sam, you were right! It is a trap!
All right, I've only known this Mandy person for a few hours, but she seems to have a real attitude problem.
You don't know the half of it.
So long, spies! Enjoy the ride down! What are we gonna do now?
Besides, smash into whatever solid objects at the end of this cable.
Don't worry, I'll get us out of here.
Hey, my gadget was good for something after all!
Only now we're gonna crash and catch colds at the same time. Your mother's got a point. I hope this is part of a bigger, more impressive plan, Sam.
It is. Now take off your suits.
Excuse me? Do you know how much time, effort, and fashion savvy went into designing these? I'm not gonna just... Glad you see it my way.
Okay, so what do we do with these now?
Use them as parachutes.
Come on, Mom. Looks like we have to jump.
Are you crazy? They're
There's no way we're gonna... What are you waiting for? Let's go!
Even know what to say.
Oh, great. What now? More grief about being spies?
You girls are...
Awesome! You really mean it?
Absolutely. And you work so beautifully together, like a well-oiled spy machine.
Well, truth be told, we're actually super spies.
Actually, I'm glad you three escaped, because now we get to run you down on these totally rad snowmobiles!
Come on! We've got to lead them away from our moms! We can use these for snowboards!
Terrific! More pseudo-gadgets!
What's the matter, Alex? Can you shake me? You look a little silly. How about if I heat things up for you?
Thanks! As if this thing isn't hard enough to ride on snow!
Hey! You paid for that! And I mean literally! It was really expensive! Nice snowboard, loser! Where'd you get it? The valley dump?
I've never set foot in the valley, and you know it!
All I know is you're going down!
I don't know about you guys, but I am sick of playing defense!
So am I.
Let's take it to these evil snow bunnies! Look! Over there! That might be just the thing to cool off Mandy and company! Hurry! Turn on the snow machines!
They finally gave up! Let's finish him off, girls! Ow!
Nice work, girls! I guess we better go round them up before they freeze solid. Or we could do it right after.
There they are!
And look at that. They've already apprehended those nasty villains.
You really should lock that Mandy girl up for a long, long time, Harry.
It's Jerry.